Welcome back to Reflectivity. I'm Jordan Grobe here at the Digital Arts Experience in White Plains, New York, and with me tonight is Last Exit in New York. Hope you enjoy the show. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having us, man.
So first, I'd like to ask you guys, I've known Esteban for a while now, and through your solo project and the band Eyes Wide Shut. So now you're here with Last Exit, and how do you guys get to this point? What have you guys been up to lately?
I had a show that, I was asked to play as Esteban Rivera, and I asked these guys, to come up and help me, play that show, and one thing led to another, and I decided, I'd rather have this as a band thing. I can't go around and play these songs with other people. I feel like, they make these songs so much better, that, it's just a band thing now. It can't be just, a solo act. So, that's where we decided, we're a band now. And, yeah, so the name of the band actually came from, I was just driving out of New York, and there's a sign that said Last Exit in New York. So I followed the sign. There you go.
Well, I've known this guy for a while as well, and we played a couple shows together a couple years ago and sort of fell out of touch, and then recently he was getting some really cool stuff together, so I called him up for a gig to come and join me out and play in Nyack at a cafe, which didn't end up happening. We hung out and shared some songs, and he asked me to play with him, and so we played, and I called in this guy and our friend
Beerman.
Kevin Myers. Beerman!
Yeah, Beer.
And our friend Kevin Myers, who couldn't be here tonight, to play some drums, and we got together and we played a fun show, so
yeah.
I'm going to keep it going.
Yeah. Momentum's strong right now, so we'll try to keep on going.
Alright, so the first song you're going to play for us is?
Everybody's gone.
Everybody's good?
Alright, everybody's gone. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That I take them, I miss them. I keep the photographs in my room, lost touch with a lot of my friends. Trace back all the girls that came and went. Some days I just wanna pretend everyone I know, everyone I love, everything's okay. Everybody's gone.
Thanks, man.
Great. All right. So one thing I love about your music is the poetic lyricism of verses like "Pages on my bed I haven't read, what they said, and I'm not sure if I read them carefully, or throw them away and wing it, live carefree." Now, these lyrics drawn from collective experiences, or one of you in particular?
It's my experience, but I mean, I don't know if they can relate to it. I had a brief stint in Westchester Community College, and it was just not working for me, man. I just can't do school. So what it means is, you know, I have all these papers that I'm supposed to be reading, you know, and I feel like, you know, that's my responsibility as a student. I have to do that. But, you know, like, should I be reading them, or should I just, you know, throw it away? Live it, like, you know, wing it, live carefree, and that's what I've been doing, you know, ever since. You know, I'm just following music now, and you know, I'm feeling really, really good about it now. So I'm really happy with where I'm at.
And so, what are your biggest inspirations lyrically and musically? And that's for all of you guys.
You guys want to start?
I mean, what do you think?
With me, I'm really into. I started with, like, you know, a lot of folk music. So a lot of acoustic guitar, and I was also in a band called Eyes Wired Shut, which is a deathcore band. So there's a lot of, you know, like, energy there. So like the mix is like, you know, like there's the two opposite ends. I feel like this is like my, like, kind of like middle ground where I meet it. Like, I feel like there's like a lot of rock in what I'm doing now, with a lot of energy that I kind of honed from the band Eyes Wired Shut. And when I wrote these songs, I was just, you know, I'm going to keep it simple. So, like, I thought about keep it simple, stupid, and, you know, just wrote the songs, and that's really it. You know, I try to listen to whatever I, like, you know, feel, but usually it's, you know, just from what I just play. I just kind of play.
What do you guys listen to?
Well, I mean, I don't really function too well unless I'm playing and listening to music all the time. So it doesn't necessarily matter what it is. I mean, I started off being big on rock and, you know, Nirvana and stuff like that. But I sort of started, when I was growing up, I went to this amazing music school. And so I was opened up to a lot of really, really amazing music. And it stopped all feeling like, well, I want to listen to rock now, I want to listen to blues now, I want to listen to jazz now. And started all sort of blending into one thing. And, you know, now I'm playing rock and I'm loving it. But tomorrow I might be playing jazz all day.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, kind of same thing for me as Ryder. We met at this music school, the GOM music school, and so I didn't really like play jazz before that, but I mean, I basically just started playing jazz and kind of studying in school. Just as much with other stuff like rock, stuff like that.
I consider myself, you know, the band, I consider it just rock and roll. Like, when someone asks, you know, what genre you guys are, I just say rock and roll. I can't really say anything else about it. You know, like, they can decide what they want after that, you know, after they listen to it. So yeah.
What are you gonna play for us now?
Let's do I Know I Know.
Sure.
So the song's called I Know I Know.
Spring, winter, and the frozen ground. Hard breathing, make sure no one sees you. Wiggling your toes so you keep your feet from freezing. The smoke you blow sails soft to the horizon. Upside, downside, looking for a way to light. Picking up the pieces will continue when we're morning eye. I know
Thanks, guys.
So, if you guys could collaborate or tour with any artist or group, who would you choose?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney. I'd probably say I'm really into like a couple of smaller bands. The one band I feel like we'd be cool to play with is this band called Cloud Nothings. They're really cool. I feel like I got some influence from them. Pedro the Lion, Owen, Mike Kinsella. I actually hung out with him last night. You know, me and him went to a show of his, and greatest experience of my life, really. So definitely Owen. You know, just any band that, you know, on the bill, if we collaborate well, you know, just good rock and roll. That's all.
For me, it's kind of easy. I'm obsessed with this band Fleet Foxes.
Oh yeah, Fleet
I think
Foxes.
that's the coolest people. It's really as cool as they.
The Strokes would be cool too.
Yeah, sure.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, the Strokes. They're cool.
The Foo Fighters.
And the Foo Fighters,
I'll
yeah.
always say
The Foo Fighters, that would be great.
Foo Fighters is my answer for every question.
Dave?
What do you want for breakfast?
Yeah, right? So you want to, Taylor?
Yeah,
Taylor, I'm in a tricky situation. I'm sure you know what's wrong from right. Taylor, the door's in my head. I wanna hold you, but I can't. My head is filled with words. It spins a little faster. I can't make a sound. Taylor, I'm afraid of causing a disaster. Understand? I'll tuck you in and say goodnight, but then I'm gone. I don't wanna leave, but I swore I would never ever. I thought my control was better. Taylor, I can't withhold the information. I can't keep pace with telling lies. Taylor, this wasn't the plan. I wanna hold, I don't think I can. Someone's on the phone, they wait a little longer. Don't keep holding on. Taylor, I should go. I really don't belong here anymore. I'll tuck you in, say goodnight, but then I'm gone. I don't wanna leave, but I swore I would never ever. I thought my control was better. Tuck you in, say goodnight, but then I'm gone. I don't wanna leave, but I swore I would never ever. I thought my control was better. I'll tuck you in, say goodnight, but then I'm gone. I don't wanna leave, but I swore I would never ever. I thought my control was better.
awesome. So So now when it comes to the music industry, obviously it's changing a lot. I mean, you heard the digital arts experience. So as far as distribution goes, you like MP3s, you like CDs, LPs?
I think we're gonna go for. I mean, we still have a long ways to go till we get to that, business model. But what I'd like to do for now is kind of focus on the groundwork, like step by step. I think the first EP that we're gonna release is just gonna be a recording that I'm gonna do on my little 4-track. It's gonna take me like a day or something, and I'm gonna actually have it like mixed and mastered professionally. So it's not gonna be just any random thing. I want to release that and like see where it goes. Just word of mouth type thing. Kind of try to do it as basic as possible, and then after that, we're gonna re-record the songs full band. At not a recording studio in New Windsor, and then from there we're gonna take it forward. I really like TuneCore and all these other things, but I'm gonna try to focus on trying to get Pandora, Spotify. Like I want to go into that market where hopefully the consumer doesn't have to pay or doesn't have to steal. They just Spotify is right there for them. And it'd be a kind of cool idea, I think. So we'll talk about it with the business guys. Let's see what happens.
So of course we'll be putting links to your social media sites below, but we're all wondering, when can we catch you guys live?
Well, our first show was this Saturday, first show ever, at the winery at St. George in Mohegan Lake. As of right now, we don't have any shows lined up, but we're going to be starting up again late August and September, and throughout the rest of the year and hopefully next year. So yeah, we'll keep you guys posted.
All right. You have another one for us?
Yeah, you want to do I Can't Call You Mine?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, all right.
The key.
Put on the F. I'm just we'll step down my guitar. So.
Oh. So what does that mean? Oh, okay.
You just do it in the same place.
I don't want to go where you're going.
Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4.
pain, 'cause I feel comfortable where I am. Don't concern yourself, I'll be just fine. Multiple times I am, I'm out for innocent sleight of hand. I apologize, I can't rewind. Letting you sink into me. I can't call you mine, so I'll say goodbye.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
So what are you gonna play for us now?
So this song is going to be called Grime, and I wrote this in Colombia. I started writing this in Colombia, finished it, maybe like a month ago. And it's a really special song, and I feel like I could only play it on my nylon. Like, this guitar has been with me since before I even started playing guitar, and I feel like I this is the one song that I have to play on this guitar, or I don't play it. So, but a quick mention, I really wanted to thank the Justin Beach Fund for a lot of the stuff that they've done for me as a musician, and a lot of other musicians. They just had a 2-day summer workshop where they had a lot of great instructors teach the young kids and stuff, and it was 100% success. So I really wanted to thank them and congratulate them on their work. And this one's called Grime.
Life that burns like cigarettes. If only I can burn mine back. And and the city sleeps so peacefully. I throw out the pack to keep just one. We can't go back and wash the grime from my lungs. I don't care what they say, I'll love you anyway. We can't go back and wash the grime from my lungs. I don't care what they say, I'll love you anyway. I'll love you anyway. The summer night that you came close to me, if only I can have that back. Hold on, I can't let you go so easily. I'd throw out the pack to keep just one. We can't go back and wash the grime from my lungs. I don't care what they say, I'll love you anyway. We can't go back and wash the grime from my lungs. I don't care what they say, I'll love you anyway. I'll love you anyway. can't go back and wash the grime from my lungs. I don't care what they say, I'll love you anyway. We can't go back and wash the grime from my lungs. I don't care what they say, I'll love you anyway. I'll love you anyway.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Last Exit in New York and Esteban Rivera, everybody.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Behind
Ready
the
to go?
scenes.
I love that.
Ready?
All right. You guys are good.
No, the chairs and Brian.